This is the AM News, and now the details. The two largest political parties are sharply divided over the reported missing of biometric verification devices at the Electoral Commission. This allegation was first raised by the minority in Parliament, with the EC subsequently dismissing the claims, arguing they only had 5 laptops unaccounted for during the servicing of the devices. The EC has emphasized that the missing laptops do not even have any consequence of compromising the conduct of elections. But this issue came up strongly again at the Emergency Inter-Party Advisory Committee meeting convened on Tuesday. Whereas the NDC claims the EC confirmed at the meeting that indeed some biometric verification devices were missing, the NPP insists such claims are untrue. First, listen to Dr. Omane Boama of the NDC making these claims in an interview with the media after the IPAC meeting.
The theft at the headquarters of the Electoral Commission. And I must say, it is very disappointing, the attitude of the NPP towards this theft. Why? Because if we can have the headquarters of the Electoral Commission of Ghana under CCTV surveillance, and there is significant components of biometric verification registration kits are stolen, and listen to me carefully, the EC did not voluntarily supply the information. It was the NDC's intelligence that picked up the theft case and questioned the EC in Parliament. The question is, but for the NDC's intelligence picking this up, when would the EC have informed the political parties? And so, when the agenda included this briefing on the biometric devices, we decided that we will put forward the pertinent questions, which we read all to them. I would say over 97% of the questions were not answered. And I'll take you through them. Have the missing component of the BVR been found? If the missing items have been found, when? And we mean date and time, and where were they found? Who or how were the missing items discovered? Really, how many are missing or cannot be found or traced? Because it was NDC that picked up intel. What is the full scope of this theft that has been confirmed? What are the serial numbers of the missing items under discussion? And the serial numbers are very important when we get to data integrity. Does the EC have the purchasing invoices together with serial numbers at time of purchase of the missing items? Did the EC have official recorded inventory of the missing items prior to the theft? Is there present inventory of such sensitive items to aid a comprehensive inquiry, public inquiry, that can allay the fears of all stakeholders? Regarding investigation, the EC indicated to us that they reported the matter to the police. Our question is, when did the EC become aware that those kits had been stolen from the EC's headquarters? What date and what time was shown on the CCTV?
However, the Director of Elections and Research of the NPP, Evan Sinemako, has strongly dismissed the claims. We'll bring you that soundbite later. But moving on, a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Education and MP for Kintampo North, Joseph Kuma, has called for immediate fixing of the Fu DA school and the Jinlo DA school. He says the structures of these schools are in terrible shape and are all in need of urgent attention. The MP made this call during a joint field visit by members of the Select Committee on Education. The Minister of Gender and Children and Education toured some schools in the Northeast Gonja district of the Savannah region. Hello, folks. Thank you for staying with us, and our sincerest apology for that technical hiccup. But continuing with the news, a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Education and MP for Kintampo North, Joseph Kuma, has called for immediate fixing of the Fu DA school and the Jinlo DA school. He said the structures of these schools are in terrible shape and are all in need of attention. The MP made this call during a joint field visit by members of the Select Committee on Education, the Ministry of Gender and Education, when they toured some schools in the Northeast Gonja district of the Savannah region.
The visit was to get the team have a fair understanding of the challenges being faced by schools in the area. The trip was organized by the School for Life, an NGO in the northern region. In an interview with the media, the MP for Kintampo North, Joseph Kuma, said the issue needed to be addressed urgently.
I will visit since morning to interact and to personally observe the nature of the school infrastructure we have here. They are all dilapidated structures, nothing to round home about. They need immediate fixing and many other things. School feeding is not regular in the schools. By the scorecard system that the NGO use, they interacted with the citizens, that's the community people, and at the same time, the Ministry of Education and that of the GES.
The Member of Parliament for Lambuse, Dr. Bright Yelvier Bake, said there was the need to find a lasting solution to the problems.
And I think that these are more of policy issues. These are more of decisions and direction of government. And as a member of the ruling party and a member of the committee, I think that when we get back, we will report. Fortunately, we came along with a clerk, assistant clerk to the committee, and he's going to do a report that the entire committee will discuss and further engage with the ministry and the minister, Ghana Education Service, so that we find a lasting solution to these teething problems in these communities.
Director for Pre-Tertiary Education, Anna Balfoe, said the issues were presented to the minister.
Yeah, for the two places that so far we've gone to, it looks as if the issues is running through all the places. One is about the inadequate teaching learning resources, inadequate classrooms, then we don't have inadequate furniture, and a whole lot of them. So as a ministry, what we intend doing is that when I get back to the minister, I'm the director for pre-tertiary education. Every message will be conveyed to the minister, and I have also promised them that personally I will follow it up for them.
A representative for the School for Life said they were excited about the attention being drawn to the challenges.
As within the space of CSOs, this is already an outcome that we have been able to trigger a discussion that brings almost every important aspect of this country into this community. We have been able to bring together everybody, including the president, because we have the representative of the president here, and we cannot be ungrateful. So we show much gratitude for your time and
The Minister for Finance, Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam, has donated 10 polytanks to help address the water challenges the Tamale Teaching Hospital is currently facing. He further made available 10,000 Ghana cedis to help renovate the underground reservoirs of the hospital to help end the crisis. The finance minister also donated 3 dialysis machines to augment the 2 at the facility. Really appreciate you staying with us, but again, we have to apologize for that technical hiccup. We have to bring the news to an end and get right into the news review. Benjamin's in the studio, and Dr. Kwame Asasanti will be joining us shortly. So let's get into the news review.